Lekker peeps, hope you're doing well. You all know where I am, and it's D-Day. It's collecting Leeboy. So I'm going to have a discussion with Jacques and JP. They're the owners of JP Motorsport. Everybody knows them. So we're going to have a couple of discussion points regarding motorbuilds, TDIs, mods, etc, etc. So stay posted. MEG Peens. Hoe gaan het hier?
Goed en zo.
Yeah, good. Speaking the English or the Afrikaans?
Yeah, let's do both of them. Let's try.
Let's try. Alright, everybody knows. I'll tell most of the people who you are, how long have you been in the business, and how do you make the cars quicker?
Yo, it's going to. How long have we got?
No, we've got time. We've got time.
Alright, number one is me and JP. My son is in co-partnership in the business, JP Motorsport, situated in Paul. Getting a TDI fast.
Yeah.
We were, from stock turbo through stock turbo wires with other tuners. We went through a brand new turbo a weekend. So you can realize that in that time, I think it was about 9k for a new turbo from VW.
School fees.
School fees, yeah. And we didn't knew anything, and then through there, from stock turbo with nitrous, then 1756 with nitrous, then two big turbo setups and stuff, yeah. Luckily, we never ever lost a turbo on our TDI. We went from 13 flat seconds stock turbo with nitrous.
That's good.
Then we went to 12 fours with 1756 at Durban. And then now we're currently standing on 1157, if I'm corrected, 1157, terminal speed of 199. With 2265 turbo, nothing fancy. No fancy bolts.
The same as you can buy away.
Float head, Vicoma cam, our own custom clutch that we, and our custom head bolts that we built, and yeah, everything just goes as it is. And his car behind me is used for a daily. Traveling to P in back with a tank of diesel. Traveling there with a tank of diesel. Race one full day there. Traveling back with another tank of diesel. In the region of 265 kilowatts, 600 newtons without nitrous, 2.8 bars of boost. No, some people are going to differ from me. It's going to argue we're not pushing that numbers, but that is what it is. Plain forward build, everything gets done in-house. All the stainless steel work gets done in-house. Turbos. I've got a turbo builder in Cape Town that builds all my turbos, and that's it. Like in the case of Leoboy, he came to us. You send it to us on a trailer.
Yes.
Some spare stuff in the boot and stuff. We had a look and we saw that the block inside it was really not in a good state.
Yeah, it melted 4 pistons.
Four pistons melted.
Yeah.
And it can only be not enough of fuel.
Yeah.
To high boost, not enough of fuel on what you call it, upcountry, on
Inland.
Yeah, upcountry elevation, and you can't. So yeah, the only way to do that with a 2265 is with injectors and stuff. So
which you recommended, and
which
I did.
We got it from Darkside.
Yes.
He had went in for a checkup. We had passed all the tests. Sent there to my guy that does the gas flowing and porting of it. He came back a lot better, and we did cut open the intake also, and we ported the intake also, and that the turbo was for all of us, I think, a very surprising matter.
Yeah, it was a shock.
Because, like you said, the turbo was built about 2,500 kilometers back, 3,000 kilometers back by a professional builder, and it didn't look nice inside.
No, I was actually shocked when you showed the stuff, and I thought to myself, yes, I mean, you know, the time frame that Leeboy drove, and looking at the turbo, you would look
as if the turbo did 80,000, 100,000 k's already.
So we did send it in for a full report, the full report you got with the photos and stuff.
Yes,
so we decided there's no two ways about it, the turbo has to get serious attention. New wheel and shaft, new center housing, new VNT set, and a brand new KTS compressor wheel that can handle boost, and we are comfortable with it.
Yeah.
And yeah, turbo was rebuilt, float on a float bench, actuator set at 100% correctly. And yes, engine was rebuilt.
Yeah.
To what we discussed, nothing fancy. Piston bowls opened, uprated head bolts, new rings, new valve guides, new valves, everything done. And there she goes.
And you guys did the boost parts for me?
We drove it in for about 1,000 kilometers. Yeah, we saw a couple of stuff that was not lacquer to us.
Yes.
And that was a bottom boost pipe, not corresponding with the top boost pipe. And the exit on the turbo was done not lacquer. So we rectified all that. Yeah, and I drove it in personally for a couple of days, up and down Cape Town, getting some spares and stuff done. Some work, taking it for a workshop spin.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, took it one night out for Killarney, tested it out there a little bit.
Left lane takes that.
See, then we saw the mountings was not lacquer. We did our 50% poly mounts on it, not for because the car is still going to get driven daily.
Yes.
So the full poly mount is not going to look lacquer then. No. And yes, there she is, producing 141 kilowatt, 580 odd newtons on 2.6 bars of boost.
Exactly, and that was a target. That was a target when I said listen.
And I said to you, I think the car is more capable of it because 2.6 is nothing for a 2265 BM turbo.
Yeah.
And yeah, you were adamant, you want to enjoy the car, you want it reliable, so we will listen what you're telling us, what your request is, and we must we must honor your request and your way forward with the car.
I have to say, Jacques, in terms of feedback, I mean, it was such a pleasure from the word go, you know, and it's just the attention to details you guys have. There's no sugarcoating. You identify any issues, you give the list, your recommendations, all of that. I mean, the workmanship in regards to this, for me to leave the car here, it's more than 1,000 kilometers away.
Yeah,
not having issues at all.
I know what the car means to you because I've sat now for 2 years on your case to sell the car to me, and
not for sale.
I can tell the people I tried my utmost best. Just name the number, give them bank account, then we can make a deal. But no, Lee was. Yeah, I couldn't win with Leeboy.
We all are in the game. You guys are in servicing, upgrading, doing mods. But I think most of the people should know, they know if you start modding a car, you know, you're taking the reliability from what the manufacturer designed and you're saying, well, listen, I'm going to play. So it's on you. You know, I mean, yes, some people do pay school fees. That's why for me it's quite important to do my homework. I mean, I've got Keithan, you know, that does all the files that were sent to us. You know, I've been having a relationship with him for years and years and years. You guys have got a good reputation, JP Motorsport. For me, it is a win-win at the end of the day. So I felt comfortable sending the car more than 1,000 k's, living here for 2 months, and all of this was done in 2 months. From collecting it, from taking the motor out, identifying the issues, doing all of that, running it in, getting it tuned, was done in 2 months' time with you guys still operating in normal business hours with all your clients.
Yeah, we like to keep it, like I said, we like to keep everybody happy, but so just sometimes you can't keep everybody happy. Like Keithan knows I know Keithan, he knows me, we visit each other regularly, up and down, Joburg or and then we go and race there, or he comes here, comes and visits us. We talk about the way forward within business, And he knows us. He knows what we want, and we knows what he wants. There's certain criteria on the filing and stuff that he wants. And he's not going to help me if it's not done correctly.
Yeah,
like the AFR, the boost, the EGTs, all that stuff. And luckily we are in a situation that we really have an accurate dyno on premises. That also helps us a lot by giving that correct figures and measurements and stuff to him. Some people will argue with me about the dyno figures, but you can take your car through the whole Cape Town. I think it's more or less pretty much on par.
Yeah. Well, you do get some of the guys talking about a dyno. We raising this subject. You know, people, you get your dyno queens or dyno warriors, and people just hoy the numbers, and some people don't even understand how the dyno readings are. To be honest, for me, I had my personal at 240, 580. I think with what was done, but the manner in which the graph, the way the story it told me was important.
Of course.
And not a lot of people see that. They only look at the bottom like, oh, it's making this power, whoopie whoop. And then you get cars at less power. They beat the cars with bigger power because purely it's making power from the word go to the red line. And then people are confused. Say,
there's a whole storybook on the dyno.
100%.
Yeah, it can make now 40 newtons or 40 kilowatt more than you, but on the racetrack or on the road is two different stories by far.
And here's the thing, I think I've got a firm agreement. There's, we do get our keyboard warriors. Unfortunately, you cannot be everybody's flavor. It's unfortunate, we're not here to be everybody's friend. You guys run a business, a proper business. The reputation is there 100%. Like you said, we are not the sun to keep everybody happy, unfortunately. But you guys are firm in doing it, and the manner in which you guys do business, for me, is awesome. It was such a pleasure to bring Leeboy here, knowingly that how I feel about my car. I mean, if I take my car to the car wash, I drive the car in the car wash. Nobody else has got that. To leave the keys and say, Jacques, there we go. Please carry on. And what you recommended, I followed. And the feedback you gave to Keithan, and Keithan adjusted the files and stuff like that, it was an absolute pleasure. Jacques, then I need to thank you and JP for at JP Motorsport for actually making my dream come true. To be honest, to get Leeboy where he had to be years ago. He's never been this strong. Put such a big smile on my face, and I think people do know Leeboy to an extent, but now he's in a league of his own, and I've got the confidence to get in the car now and drive back to Bloemfontein. Not to worry about anything, it's just working. You did your magic with the hardware, the feedback, the tuning, all that. Keithan did his magic on his fingers on the laptop. This is a one-stop shop house. So yes, you don't physically build or write the files, but you diagnose the car, you identify the issues, you fix the issues, you make sure hardware, everything's on par, you give the feedback to Keithan, and then he produces a file, everything. It's like a marriage.
Yeah, because there's a lot of time that Keithan says to me, it has to work. I said to him, Keithan, it does not work. The car doesn't go forward.
Yeah.
Try this and try this. And yeah, sometimes there is a lot of demons in cars. Like Leoboy is also a special child.
Yeah, he can be stubborn.
Like JP's car, that lady in there, oh jeez, like sometimes I wish I had a bunch of matches just to light it. But yeah.
But then she comes to the party, she rocks it.
Then we smile again.
No, Jacques, I want to thank you really.
You're welcome.
It's such a pleasure. You guys don't just do big cars builds, you do?
We do everything. We do normal servicing. We love the VW brand. We love the Amaroks. We love the V6 Amaroks. We love everything. We love the NA systems. Yeah, we do everything. So we like the German brands.
So everybody knows where to come to. JP Motorsport at Paul. If you want to make the power, that's the way to go.
We can try.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thanks, Jacques. Appreciate it.